Hello lovely people, welcome to the Geek, but I am Penj and welcome back to the Guild 3 where of course we are back once again with the Piece of Cakes. And we did a great many things last time out, but the world of the Guild 3 might look a little bit different to the one that we left off from last time. And that's because when I tried to reload the save game from the end of the last part, it was corrupt and it did not work. It just could not be loaded. I don't know what was wrong with it. It had gone all weird and it just did not run. So I had to go back to the end of part 26 and replay the previous part. So obviously things go slightly differently. You know, it's not exactly the same. I've got the same people having the same children with the same names and all that kind of stuff. But I think from what my little scribbled down some notes, I think we're at more or less the same time as where we left off. I think we left off at something like 6:42 a.m. or something. I'm not entirely sure, but I think we're at about the same time that we left off. But we have a little bit more gold and a tiny bit more influence this time round, which is good. That's good news. I like having more things. So yeah, things might be a little bit different. So you might look and think, hang on a minute, I don't remember you doing that, or you haven't done this, that, or the other. So yeah, I think it should be more or less back where it was. But yeah, please do excuse any sort of slight, inconsistencies between this part and the previous part, because yes, I did have to just go and play the entire previous part again, which takes some time. It takes a little while to sort of churn through things. So yeah, last time we welcomed quite a few new children to the dynasty, which is very exciting. So yeah, we can go into here, and if we scroll this way, we did welcome Dundee Piece of Cake, and we welcomed Rock Piece of Cake, and we welcomed Red Velvet Piece of Cake. Now I think last time Red Velvet was a girl, now Red Velvet is a boy, but it's fine. You're still called Red Velvet, and that's absolutely lovely. So they're born, they're all happy and healthy and lovely and fine. The other ones that were away at the court of the monarch have all returned, hence the great big influence boost, which is lovely. And we saw both Eccles here and Chocolate Piece of Cake. Now that's very important that she has come of age, but they've both come of age, and we've kitted them out with the various bits and bobs they need, and they're wandering about currently just gaining influence and all that kind of stuff. So yeah, I think we're kind of back more or less where we were. We're back more or less where we were. We've sent the some of the kids away. Some of the older kids have gone away. We've sent out Angel, Madeira, and Pan. Where are you guys? There's Angel. Okay, it's Angel just there. I think Madeira's over here, so we sent Madeira as well, and then Pan just there as well. They've been sent away to the court of the monarch at great expense, which is why our money is relatively low. Now, we probably don't need their influence this time round, because I think we're going to get to 120,000 influence. Nope, that's the wrong button. There we go. We need 120,000 influence. We'll get to that before they return. So that'll be okay. We'll get to the 120,000 before the people that were sent away to the court of the monarch will come back. We're going to be waiting for the money to come in. But of course, it's still no bad thing. We still need all the influence to get up to Archduke level, which is 240,000 influence, which is a silly amount of influence. And it's an even sillier amount of money. So yeah, it's not wasted. We just don't need it for this time round, but it will go toward our Archduke title eventually when they get back. But yeah, the thing we're waiting for now is money. We're just waiting for money. So, yeah, we did have quite a lot, but then we spent it on sending 3 people away to the court of the monarch, which is about 60 grand each. So, yeah, a big chunk of money went away. So we need 640 grand. We've got 84,000. That's it. 84 grand. We need 640 grand. So we're not quite there yet. We're a little way off. So currently the plan is to just sort of run the game on a bit and just let things happen. Let the money roll in. We do get quite a bit of money per day. We get quite a lot of money per day. So yeah, we'll run it forward maybe a day or so. And then at some point we do want to get Chocolate here, particularly Chocolate. We want to get Chocolate married, which would be lovely. A nice wedding. Love a nice wedding. Get to put my dancing shoes on and my lovely hat. And then we could also do with getting Eccles married as well, because then that's more children. That's more people to take up jobs. And these two need jobs. Now, I don't remember if we applied for jobs with these two last time. I can't remember what we did. I've been to sleep numerous times since I played the Guild 3 last time. Yeah, we might keep an eye out for any availabilities. But yeah, I think we've got the same jobs that we had before as well. And there's only 3 jobs that are now not Piece of Cakes. So a town clerk, an informer down here, and then a gate guard. So we could do with getting those jobs as well. And we've got more people now to actually take some jobs. So yeah, it's looking really good for the Piece of Cakes. It's just a matter of sitting back and just waiting for the money to roll in. So without any further ado, let's actually put time onto relatively fast mode, and we'll just sort of sit back and watch everybody just sort of run around and do stuff. And yeah, you can just sort of sit up here, watch everybody doing bits and bobs, people going to the market, spending a bit of money, making a bit of money. 1,696 someone made there. Wow. That was very exciting. Whilst I was sort of getting back to this point, I did have an amusing moment, shall we say. We'll put it onto normal speed. So I'm going through the idle characters and thinking, oh yeah, there's an idle character. Oh yeah, they've just sort of they've stopped or whatever, something bad's happened. And then one idle character was a chap from over here. It was Georg, this guy here. So George or Jorg, possibly Jorg. This guy, for some reason, was just stood over here in the woods. I don't know why. He was just kind of just standing around in the woods, not doing anything. So I kind of went, okay. I mean, was he running away from something? I looked around, I couldn't see anything. He had full health. He wasn't ill. So I just sent him back to work. But yeah, we did find him just sort of lurking out in the woods. So, yeah, I don't know if he's, practicing druidism or something. I'm not entirely sure. But yeah, he's back now. He's back working at the smithy where he belongs, doing what we pay him for and everything. But yeah, it was very odd, if a little bit amusing. I did quite like the fact that he was just sort of hanging out in the woods near some trees, which is nice. Bit of fresh air from the smithy, maybe. That's where he went. Okay, apparently the counting house in Wittenberg is currently offering essentials at very advantageous prices. However, the offer will end soon. So, yeah, in about half a day's time. Okay, that's fine. Right, so Wittenberg essentials. That is over here at the port, isn't it? There's some people stood outside. What are you doing stood outside? And how come you're not logged as idle characters, you lot? Okay, we'll sort you out in a second. I think they're the kids that have come back from the court of the monarch, and we've just left them standing there outside the port. Go us. So essentials, was it? I think it said essential items were possibly being a bit cheaper. These are not the exciting, fancy, super profit-making things. Wool. It's not very exciting. Stuff like paint. I mean, that could be useful, I suppose, but yeah, it's not going to make us loads of money. What we want is raw materials. If they ever have anything on raw materials, if they start having a super, mega discount on those, we'll be here in an absolute shock because yeah, what can we do? Silk. So we could buy silk from Wittenberg for, what do we do? 12.48 and sell it for 11.79. So yeah, so at the minute, nothing is worth getting. It is certainly not worth buying anything right now. Just have a quick check through. Tobacco, not so bad. Ivory, not really. Porcelain, not overly worth it. That, no. Tiny profit on that. Not much on that. Not much on that. And nothing on the brocade. Yeah, it's not really worth buying these things. We'll have a check of Hamburg's prices. Ooh. However, salt might be quite a good thing. But yeah, is it worth going for just one of these things? I don't think it is. I really don't think it is. That's not that bad. No, we don't make 100 on it though, do we? We do not even make 100. Do you know what? It's okay at the minute. It's okay. The money is kind of coming in quite nicely. It's okay. If we spot some super, super discounts on those things, then yeah, we'll go and sort of do some of that to get some cheap, easy cash. But right now, we will leave Battenberg, who is our sort of, our super trading person. We'll leave him just doing the PR stuff, just to get some more influence in. And then, yeah, we'll just keep an eye on the prices of the fancy things. Right, you lot, how come you're not registering on the idle characters thing? I don't know. So, yep, you head back home, please. How old are you? You're 13 and you are probably similar. Yeah, 13, so it's not long until you two will be out there getting influence as well. Oh, my goodness me. Oh, and down comes the snow. And, yeah, I think as well, we need to be braced for some deaths at some point. Because currently, we've not had that many family deaths, really. Considering the size of the dynasty. We've had, obviously, with Gunter and Elisa, the main two. That's fine. I mean, yeah, Gunter would have been quite old by now. So that's okay. We get that. They're the original tier of sort of piece of cakes. And then, of course, we lost Berengar, I think it was, over here. He died. And then we lost this kid here, who now, their name escapes me right now. Bunt. That was it. They were Bunt, weren't they? So they were Bunt piece of cake. So they passed away, which is all very sad. And then in one alternate timeline, we did lose Upside Down, but Upside Down is now back with us, which is lovely. So we've not lost that many people, but we are seeing our characters get older, particularly these tier 2 characters here, our second generations. Battenberg's candle it looks all right. Jazine's candle looks miserably teeny tiny. And yeah, Sponge's also does not look particularly great. So yeah, we need to brace ourselves for deaths at some point soon. Particularly, Jazine. I think Jazine is going to be a death very, very soon indeed, because, that candle's not very long. That's not very long. I do not think Jazine has long left for this world. But there we go. Yeah, so we know that's coming. We know that it's on its way. We just have to be a little bit prepared for when it happens. And there we go. So the working day is done. So most of our businesses will stop. Of course, the cake and cuppa does not stop. That carries on making money overnight. So that's quite nice. So in the morning, we had ourselves about 84 grand, was it? And now we've got 155 grand. So the money does come in. And we have the 120,000 influence that we need to go up to become a duke. So look, that's now all done. That is now done. So yeah, it is now a case of just sitting back and waiting for the money to roll in. Now, a few people have said that because we got some skills from down here, we got a 15 bonus when bargaining from getting stonemasonry 4. And a few people in the comments have said, well, do you get anything else like that? Do you get any sort of, dynasty-wide benefits from any of these other skill things? And I do not know. So let's have a little look now, shall we? Let's have a little nosy through, because we might get something that helps us. I'm not entirely sure, because these will be very expensive. These are very expensive. And of course, we want to save money. So if it gets us loads of money, if it somehow gives us a massive bargaining boost, then yeah, we'll go for it. But maybe an influence boost as well. But other stuff, not so bothered. So agriculture does nothing for us. Okay, so herbalism, I'm pretty sure this does not give us anything exciting. If we just look through very quickly, no, that doesn't give us exciting things at all. So it's going to be over here on the slightly shady rogue line, is it? Is that what people are saying? That's weird if we take that. If we take rogue 1, that gives us +1 strength. Oh, I did not know that. So if you start a character as a rogue in the Guild 3, you automatically get a point of strength. Oh, that's quite nice. And that gives you dexterity. Okay, hang on a minute. That's perception. What does that give you? That gives you stealth. Not so bothered about that. That's dexterity. That's stealth. That's perception. That's stealth and perception. Oh, this is all very exciting, isn't it? Okay. Attack power and defense. Do you know what? We could take that, couldn't we? We want our people to be stronger because I think, now we're not entirely sure, but with the characters being stronger, we have the suspicion that maybe it makes them live a bit longer. +1 strength, that is okay. That's okay. And we're only getting rogue. We're getting rogue 1. So that's exciting. So yeah, I think we'll be okay to do that. That gets us a point of strength. And then maybe we could get this here. Get rogue 2. Bear in mind, we're not building anything roguish. We're just expanding our repertoire of things. Maybe Battenberg, but in his position as sovereign, in his lofty position, maybe he's doing this to just learn about the mindset of the rogue. He doesn't want to become a rogue himself. No, he's an upstanding, noble member of the community. But he's just doing this to learn about how rogues think. So yeah, he's going to be like, okay then, I've become a bit stronger knowing this somehow, and so has everybody else involved in the dynasty, weirdly enough. But also, yeah, I've got a bit of an insight into rogues now. I'm not going to go and build a robbers camp. That would be foolish. But yeah, now I know how they work. So, and it's only 1,000. So yeah, we'll go for that. And that's even cheaper, weirdly enough. That's 650 to get a +1 dexterity boost. So yeah, okay, we'll do that. And dexterity directly affects the productivity of people, doesn't it, around the place? Oh look, you can see, hang on, if we go look at that, all of the workforce and all of the people have suddenly got 1 strength and 1 dexterity, look, across all of the businesses. It's just sort of, oh no, it's not those ones. Has it done these ones? Yeah, it's done those, but not the ones down there for some reason. Okay, but there we go. Look, you can see all the benefits that are coming through. Everybody's got extra strength. Everybody has extra dexterity. I like that. That's quite good to see. I like the green of positivity. So yeah, I don't think we'll get any of these others. I mean, do we need a point of perception? What are we going to do with a point of perception? I don't really know. I don't know why we'd want that. And then that's kind of stealth and stuff like that. I don't think we need that. But yeah, the dexterity is quite good because that does tie into productivity. So there we go. What was that? 1,650 for a point of strength and a point of dexterity. Yeah, that actually was worth doing. So yes, thank you commenting people for giving me a sort of a nudge in this direction. Yeah, that was worth doing. Oh, this is all very unfortunate. So one of our transporters over here at Piece of Cakeware has died, which is unfortunate because we kit the transporters out with all sorts of various bits and bobs. And when they die, they take those things with them. And that's fine. They've worked hard for the Piece of Cakes. So they can take the fancy sort of baubles and rings and clothes and things that we give them. They can take them and give them to their family or whatever in this time of hardship. But it is a bit of a faff for us because we have to hire the new transporter and then Vipka, you might have even been called that before, but then we have to get you to go over here to the market and then kit you out with all the same stuff again. So yeah, it's a bit of faff to do that. And also it costs us a little bit of money. And also it is winter 1459. Okay, so there we go. Right, so let's get you kitted out with all of the fancy stuff. Although you do seem to have some gorgeous clothes on you right now. Why is that? Why are you holding gorgeous clothes? Did you start doing a trade route, even though you've got no trade route assigned? Okay. I mean, that is a plus 10 bonus when bargaining. Is it worth you wearing the gorgeous clothes? Hang on a minute. Hang on, clothing. Is that the best thing we can do? Gorgeous clothes. Plus 10 bonus when bargaining. Is that... Yeah, that's probably the best thing we can get for bargaining. And that's going to be what you do. Yes, absolutely. Put them on. Don those. Get rid of your rubbishy transporter clothes. And then there's some other things, isn't there? Oh, I can't remember with transporters. Is it the gem ring? Yep, plus 1 bonus when bargaining. So we'll have... Oh, no, we won't have one of those because there aren't any. Ah, crikeys. Right, do you know what? I don't think you're that far away from the port. No, run over to the port and go to somewhere that does actually have gem rings available, please. There we go. Vipka is kitted out with all the stuff. And I've gone to check the other transporters, and I think this is what they have. So they have an item of clothing that gives them the bonus. She's got a very good one, because a lot of the others have only got the sort of the woolen cloak things on. So yeah, she's got gorgeous clothes, which is nice. And then the gem ring, that's another plus 1 bonus. And then I've got you a horse-drawn cart, because I might as well. We've got the money for it. And I know we're trying to save money, but that will speed her up in the long run. So there we go. And now you need to go back to here, I believe, and then we need to set you on your way. It's not so bad now that you're sort of not doing anything, because at the moment everything is shut, but we do need you to actually start doing stuff eventually when it comes to morning. So yeah, adhere to the storage rules, please. And what's that? Oh, not another employee over at the pastry shop. Oh, crikeys. Okay, right, hang on a minute. Lots of people are dying. I'm going to be paying out loads on sort of pension plans and things. Right, is it a worker? Yes. Okay, right, yes, you and Sylvia. Get back on it. There we go. Your first job. Make some rock candy. Lovely. Sounds nice. And then over here, we'll just make sure, that when actually the working day starts, which will not be too long actually, we'll make sure that Vipka over here actually does her job. I do like seeing all the sort of the named characters wandering past. I do quite like that. Look, there's Jazine just sort of wandering by, possibly on her last legs almost. There we go. Cart goes out. You pick up some stuff. And then presumably you are coming back. There we go. So right, so that place can continue functioning as it always does. And that's good. We want this place to carry on going because it makes us, look at that. It makes us so much money. It makes us so much ludicrous amounts of money that yeah, we need this place running because that's going to be key to us actually getting to our grand total of cash. And apparently I am a visionary. You receive word of the latest fashion from Paris first. Of course, we're speaking to our old friend Claude, or certainly his dynasty if Claude isn't around. So you decide to attach several colourful ribbons to your hat. Oh, I like this. A multicoloured ribbon hat. Yes. Okay, I mean, if you're going to add something to a hat to make it better, ribbons, multicoloured ribbons is a good choice. This leads the narrow-minded townsfolk to smile at you suspiciously. Okay, so they're not impressed. They're not impressed with my colourful ribbons. I thought that would be setting the new trend around here. People of Magdeburg, I am the sovereign. I am Sovereign Battenberg, and I now demand that you follow my lead and you all wear ribbons on your hats, please. This is a new decree. Make it so. So I thought I'd come and take a look at the finances, and that's interesting. So the income from public offices, so all of our fancy pants jobs we have over in the city, pays us 16,000 monies every day or season or year or whatever, because it's a bit weird, the sort of passage of time in this. It looks like a day to us goes by, because also, yes, there is a morning and then an afternoon and then a night time. But yeah, a season passes and also a year as well. But whatever, a phase of play gives us 16 grand That's not to be sniffed at. That is very nice. We pay a little bit for our sort of henchmen, and then, yeah, the other day we did buy those 2 sort of rogue skills. But that's quite good. But that's not the reason I was looking at this, although that is useful to know. In the businesses, we had a little bit of trouble, didn't we, with the woodry. The woodry was not doing very well, and it does seem to still be the case. The woodry is indeed struggling. I mean, Piece of Cake Crafts is making more. It is making more. So yeah, this is not looking good, is it? I mean, Piece of Cake Shinies is making loads. 17 grand. Piece of Cake Rocks, 21 grand. Piece of Cake Ware. Oh, not as much, actually. Not as much. They actually spent quite a lot on materials. Piece of Cake Cakes, oh, not brilliant. Cake and Cuppa, looking pretty good. And the Piece of Cake Wellness Retreat, also making a good amount of money. So what do we do with the woodry? Now, it's going to be with what they're actually set up to do, isn't it? Now, a few people in the comments have said your storage rules are all over the place. They're all sorts of complicated things. Just set them to what they normally are. Just put them as default. Just make them go back to default settings and leave it like that. Because clearly what we've done here isn't working. This is all over the place. The only thing is I can't remember what the default settings are. What are the default settings for a place like this, for a woodry? What do we do? So maybe we just need to narrow this down. So yeah, we don't want to be selling battle axes. Maybe we don't want to sell combs anymore. Maybe we don't want to sell crossbows. So I'll just go through and I will just tweak this and just see, have a look at what we're actually selling, have a little nosy through, and then set all the sort of storage rules accordingly and just see if we can turn this place profitable. Okay, so I fiddled about with all the settings, and I think this looks a lot better because it was a little bit all over the place. I think this was the first one that we set up that wasn't the little shop, wasn't it? So this was the first one of the bigger shops that we set up. So maybe I was a little bit unsure about what I was doing when I went to the storage rules. So now we're not selling a lot of things. We're not selling axes and combs and crossbows and what have you. We're procuring we don't need to procure that actually, weapon hills. We're not really making weapons. We're solely going down the idea of we're just going to make carts, because carts are the things that seem to make the money. Carts and barrels, I think. So we're hand carts. We're not going to sell the hand carts because we need the hand carts to make the horse-drawn carts, because you take a hand cart and you stick a horse in front of it and it becomes a horse-drawn cart. So we'll sell these. And do you know what? We'll actually notch the price up a tiny bit on those. So there we go. So we're procuring horses. We've got horse-drawn carts that we're selling. Iron we need to make nails, which we need to make the cart. So we need that. Don't need jewels, don't need leather, don't need weapon hilts. I mean, sell? No, actually, let's take that off. Don't need to sell those because there's no point. Nails, yeah, always have some of those and don't have a maximum storage amount. Barrels, do you know what? Yeah, we'll put sell on the front store thing. 20 in there. Just put that as whatever for storage. Oak planks, yes. We need to procure those. Why have I turned those off? Yeah, there we go. That's probably a problem. Oh, no. No, we don't need to procure oak planks because we make them from oak wood. That's it. Oh, yeah, it's quite expensive to buy those. So that's why. There we go. I knew I had a reason. Obviously, I knew that. Oak wood rings, don't care. Pine planks. Is there pine wood? Is there pine wood? Actually, there's an oak plank. Is there a pine bit of wood? Because we've got that there. We've got ourselves, where is it? There was a bit of wood. There, oak wood. Is there pine wood? Because I think, do we need pine planks? What do we need pine planks for? We need pine planks to do anything? We need pine planks, to make the wooden frames that make the hand carts. Okay, right, so good job we checked that. So, yeah, pine planks, yes. Procure those, please. Polish, I don't think we need polish, actually, do we? What do we need polish for? To make ruby staffs. To make the ruby very shiny, but we don't need that, so there we go. Swamp fruit, yeah, don't care. Walking sticks, not bothered. Frames, yeah, don't sell them, but don't buy them either. Just make lots of them. Then wool we don't need. So hopefully that might sort things out here a little bit. And then, do we need to get somebody to just sort of run in and just sell this silly stuff? We've got wool. We've got wool and leather and stuff that we just don't need, as some transporter clothes and what have you. So we could just go through and sell a few of these. We could also do with selling some barrels, because we have a bit of an excess of barrels at the moment. The barreling along route. We've got so many barrels. Could you take some more? Could you actually deal with some more barrels? So you take 30. Well, how about... Oh, hang on. No, don't do that. How about we just change that to 40? Just take all of the barrels. Take 40 each time. Yes, please. Save. Do that route. That is good. Thank you. And then, yeah, we could do with somebody just selling maybe 60 of the barrels and all of that other sort of nonsense we've got as well. I mean, do we just interrupt our transporter to get that done? Where are you, transporter? Where are you? You're not doing anything right now. Do you know what? Yeah, we'll commandeer you, Guttard. And yeah, so have the leather. So, yep, transfer all that. We'll have all that. Thank you. Have we got 3 transporters? Oh, yes, we have. We have. We thought maybe that was the problem this place with the wood, wasn't it? We didn't think they were going to get enough wood. Okay, that's fine. And then take some barrels. So take 40 barrels, please, because I think that's all you can take as well as that other stuff. So let's make one trip over to the market. Yay! Market day. Right, there we go. Right, sell all the stuff. So sell the leather. Farewell leather, 400. Sell that, 200. Sell the barrels for however much that was. How much were the barrels? 1,700 and something were they? Is that right? No, that can't be right. That's a lot of money for barrels. Okay, and then head back that way. Is that right? I can't really see it. Yes, 1,737. Good grief. Okay, right. We make a lot of money on barrels. Why don't we just sell more barrels? We've got loads of them. Look how many barrels we've got. Right, get rid of that because that's just taking up storage space. Pine planks, yes. Nails, yes. Barrels will sell. Horse-drawn cart, yeah. Planks and stuff. Right, okay. Grab 60 barrels. Yeah. Take another 60, sell those. That still leaves absolutely loads for us to take over to the inn. That leaves absolutely loads. So yeah, head over here, please, if you would be so kind. Right, there we go. Just chuck this away. It doesn't do anything. No money. This should get us 2,340. Good grief. Okay, lovely. Right, and now head back home, and then you can go back to your normal storage route, I think. Something has happened. The election has ended. Right, okay, one of our people carrying on with their job. So yeah, we've got ourselves 60, 180 barrels, and they're taking 40 at a time. We'll leave that for now. We'll try and keep an eye on that. Right, and then you, yeah, go back onto barreling along. No, not barreling along. Door into storage drawers. There you go. Go and do that. Ah, and you have leveled up. You are a transporter, have a point of charisma. Now, the only thing is, actually, if we're selling all the barrels, she's selling 80 barrels. We're not going to have any barrels to take over to the thing, to take over to the inn. Hang on, storage rules. Don't sell the barrels. Kind of forgot about that. Don't sell them anymore. You can sell those ones, but don't sell any more. Oh, my goodness me. This place is going to make an instant profit, and then we're going to have trouble at the inn. Okay, never mind. It's all fine. We'll make a bit of money on this. At least this place will actually turn a profit, a decent profit for once. Oh no! Okay, so because I had it going on super fast speed and I was dealing with something else, I missed a little notification up here. But there is terrible news to report, but inevitable news that we braced ourselves for, because Jazine is dead. Jazine has passed away. She is no more. And look at this. Oh, poor Battenberg. Battenberg is very much heartbroken. I mean, you know, he's still going out and doing his job. It's giving him focus. But he is now a widow as his wife has sadly passed away. Presumably of age. I don't think she got ill or anything. I think it was just her age. Her life candle had burned down. And it indeed has burned down to nothing. And it is extinguished. And that's all very sad. That's our what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5th death, sort of. Well, yeah, he's not really dead. He's still trying to get back, obviously, to go and see Sponge. But yeah, so our 5th, so we're 1, 2, 3, 4, 5th loss. Of course, we did have a 6th loss, but he came back to life. Yay for weird kind of game glitches. So yeah, that's quite a big one. Because she was the treasurer. That's going to leave a great big hole up here in the city jobs that somebody needs to move into. But then we're going to get a case of, right, someone's going to move up here, then you're going to have a vacancy, so move up here. So yeah, we do start wanting to get people into this job. But that's very sad. So Jazine is no more. She has indeed succumbed to her age of the time. I don't know how old she was. I think she was more or less this old. I think she was about the same age as Battenberg, more or less. I can't remember exactly. But, 56 again, like we said with Gunter. At this point in history, that's pretty good. That's a good innings. 56 in the year 1459 or whatever, or yeah, around that age. That's quite good going. That's quite good going. And yeah, look, again, she can be rightly proud of what she has, she and Batberg have created here. This dynasty is flourishing. It's doing super, super well. Everyone seems to be getting on with it and getting very industrious. The money is coming in. We've got lots of influence. And we are, of course, all, what are we now? We're all marquises. We're all that status there, but plural of that. So yeah, they're doing very, very well. So I hope that she did die in a nice peaceful way, and I hope that she died proud of what she had accomplished in her life. But it does leave us some work to do. We need to get into this role here. We need to get all the other jobs sort of shuffling about, and of course we do have 2 people that can take jobs. So when these open up for elections, which is a little way off actually, we do have some more people. We have Eccles and we have Chocolate that can take up some roles. And I did also notice here that you there, upside down, the Lazarus-esque upside down, can also think about getting a job next time out, because he's 14 at the moment, won't be long till he's 15, which means he can also get a job and go and earn some more influence and all that kind of stuff. So yeah, there we go. But there you go, sad times. Jazine no longer here, but she did very, very well indeed. And who is idle? Upside Down is idle. Upside Down and Jaffa are just playing. Oh, that's nice. Who are they playing with? Eckhard, who is 14. Just not from another guild, another dynasty, sorry, because there's only one left. And they're just someone from Magdeburg, and they're just playing. That's lovely. Oh, that's quite nice to see. There you go. Well, I'm sure you'll sort of unidle yourself soon. So the applications for the treasurer job are not actually that far away. Not that far away at all. So, 14:59. So that's this year at 6:57 in the evening. So, yeah, not too far away. So we'll apply for that. We need to pick who we would like to apply. Let's also level you up whilst we're here. There you go. Point of dexterity for you in your kind of very creepy mask thing. Production halted. That's probably fine. Right, you can also level up. Have a point of that, please. So yeah, let's just make sure that we don't miss this, because we want to make sure that this is taken by us. I think, who do we get? Maybe get Fruit. Get Fruit up into this. Oh, all sorts of dramatic music has happened. Yay, some stuff probably happened. Don't know what, but yay, stuff. Right, okay. That's opened up for jobs. Now, I mean, I think if we put one of our people forward, I think we could influence this. So let's apply and let's get Chocolate in on this, because chocolate is important. There we go. Chocolate piece of cake. Yes, apply for that, please. Is that someone dead? No, unable to complete a route. Not really bothered. You will sort it out. Jaffa is now not doing anything. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, you'll sort that out. Production halted. We'll just ignore that and hope that it all sorts itself out, because I don't know what to do. Okay, so that moves you up there. And now the treasurer job. Yeah, let's get Fruit into that, because Fruit, has been working as the market reeve for a while. Knows about money and stuff. So let's get Fruit into there. So where are you, Fruit? Just there. So Fruit, 350. We've got lots of it now. We've got excess influence now. So you apply for that. And then that's going to leave a gap here, so someone can move up into that. Yeah, and it's all going to get sort of a bit complicated and all over the place. There is a job for a gate guard. Eccles, your time is now. Apply for this job, please. Yes. That gets you on the board as well. So there'll only be one job, in theory, that is not taken by us. I mean, there might be 2 by the time we shuffle everyone around. But again, that's the town clock opens at 1461, a little way off yet. But we'll keep an eye on that. We might have some more people that can apply for that as well by the time that opens up. And then we will control Magdeburg. We're already the sovereign. With the mayor, we'll have every single job as well, which will be wonderful. Of course, we might not get that far that easily, because these life candles are running down of our older characters. But yeah, hopefully we can see it. Let's also get your dexterity up, which is lovely. Production's halted again. Just ignore it and hope it sorts itself out. And we have 2 idle characters. And I think, yes, Upside Down and Jaffa are now both 15. So they can both go and do some stuff. Right, go over to the port, lads. There we go. Go over there. We'll get you decked out with all your fineries and we'll send you out to earn some influence. There we go. They've got the standard setup. So now we can send them back home. And then when they're home, we can send them back out on their jobs. There we go. 2 more people going out, gaining his influence. And they've got all the best stuff for it, I believe. So there we go. Another 2 people. That'll be good. Because, yeah, it's looking good now. Influence is looking wonderful right now. We've got more than enough now to get the Duke title. But then, yeah, we're going to spend 120 grand of it. We need every single extra bit of influence available to go up to Archduke, because that's going to take an awful long time. I mean, if we were going to go to it now, we'd need, what have we got? 268 grand. We need a lot of money. We'd need another million monies, and double the amount of influence that we've got now. And of course, we've got to spend all that money and influence on becoming a duke. So everything extra that we can earn is going to really, really help when we eventually go for Archduke. But there we go. I mean, yeah, we're kind of it's a curious sort of phase of the Guild 3 that we're in now. I think I said this before, but we've got everything sorted. We've got all the businesses in. Everything is ticking over quite nicely. There's only 2 dynasties left in the game. We're doing remarkably well for ourselves. There's not really hardships. We're not sort of worrying about money. We don't have to sell anything. We're not selling properties or houses or whatever. So yeah, we're just sort of in this phase now where we're sitting and waiting and just watching for stuff to happen. Is it luxury goods? Luxury goods could be interesting. That could be interesting from Wittenberg. Okay, hang on. Let's go and look at that. But yeah, so this phase of the Guild 3 is just sort of, a lot of it is sitting back and just sort of letting the game play. Right, luxury items from Wittenberg. What's the deal on this? They don't look any better. What's that? A comb. I mean, a diamond. Okay, diamonds are probably good. So we can buy a diamond for 1,180 and sell it for 780. Hang on, what? We buy it from there. Buy it from Wittenberg for 976. Sell it here for 944. What was the thing? Hang on, that's the quest book, isn't it? The Archbishop will visit that. The mayor is desperate for luxury goods. High prices. Really? I don't think you are. You're not paying high prices at all. This is all lies. Hang on. So a lucky stone. You're willing to pay 1,810. Yet if I wanted to buy one, it would cost me 1,975. Yeah, I don't think you quite understand how that works there, but never mind. There we go. It's fine. We'll just ignore that. In fact, you know what? Might be worth a little quick check on the fancy things, just to see if any of these are worth going to grab. It's not going to be so good buying stuff from Wittenberg, because that is not giving good prices. But Hamburg, however, Hamburg is having some very good prices. Just check the brocade. I missed that. Okay, that's not so good. So the purple, we can buy it from there for 1750, sell it for 1834. That's quite nice. Silk is not worth doing, but over here, wine and salt are very good. In fact, their arrow things sort of prove that they are pretty good deals. So maybe we should get Battenberg over this way. So Battenberg, come over here if you would be so kind. Don't know exactly where you are in the world. Where are you? Oh, you're over there. You're next to the dock. It is brilliant. So here you go. To help you take your mind off of your sort of terrible loss that you've experienced recently. Can we... Oh, I want to change your... Hang on. No, come here. Go here. How can we change your clothes? Because you've got some extra clothes and I want you to change them. How do we do this? I find this all very sort of fiddly. I just want your inventory and I want to see what you're holding in your hands, which must be here. Is he not holding his fancy clothes? He's got other clothes to wear. Or have I idiotically sold them? Oh, no, no. They are in here, aren't they? Didn't I put them in there for safekeeping or something? Or have I picked them up from there? Okay, where's his fancy selling clothes gone? Or has he got them on and I just can't see them while he's over at the port? Oh, no, they are here. I clicked on the hospital before and not the house. There we go. So, yeah, they are in there. So, yeah, we might as well go and put his fancy selling clothes on. Come on, then. Let's gallop over here. Get your fancy clothes on. There we go, he's back and he's got his stately garb on, which gives him a +5 bonus when bargaining and also +4 charisma, which then tops up your bonus when bargaining through your charisma skill. So let's have a look then. I mean, we can get ourselves 24 wine. So yeah, we'll have that, please. And then the salt was looking pretty good. The salt was looking like quite a nice sort of earner as well. So we'll go and grab that. So how much do we pay for that? 14 plus, is that another 9 or something? I can't see now. So 14 grand and 9 grand, I think that was. So now let's go and see what we can make on that. Hopefully we can make some nice money on that, because it would be lovely, wouldn't it? Just make some nice easy cash like we used to. Oh, I've just sent the henchwoman over. Hang on, where's... Oh, now I've confused everything. Hang on a minute. No, you, Bamberg, head over here. And then Irene, just sort of go over here for now. Oh, no. The sovereign is undefended. The sovereign is on his own. Right, hang on. Right, he's coming by. He's coming by. Okay, you, Irene, go back to your job of, what are you doing? You are escorting someone. Escort the sovereign of this land, please, because he's important. Although I don't know how effective that is with you escorting him, because we have seen him get sort of, robbed and stuff before. Right, so here we go. So sell the wine for 15.7. Yes, we made ourselves, a bit of money. That's quite nice. So, 1,700 or something like that. And that's 10.48. So we made a bit of money on that as well. So yeah, that was worth doing. So let's get you, go back over to here again, because there's probably still more good profits to be had. Yeah, the purple is a good price. We'll make quite a bit of money on that. So we'll buy that. It's very expensive. 35 grand. Ouch. Wine is still looking good. We buy it for 548 and sell it for 655. Just grab a load of wine. Just grab wine and salt. We'll just do a wine and salt run with Battenberg until they then stop being profitable, I think. I don't think anything else is worth doing. Oh, tobacco's not bad, actually. Tobacco is also not bad. And pearls. Pearls are looking good as well. Pepper's got a little bit of profit on it, but yeah, not too much. And brocade definitely is a no-go. Oh my goodness me. Right, okay, right. Let's just run back and forth with Battenberg and just see what money we can make. So what are we on? 304 grand, although we did just obviously buy quite a lot of stuff for whatever it was, 35 grand. So that's not really a true representation of the money. Let's have a little look what we get for that. So that was 35 grand. I should possibly pay attention to all of these things across the top, but we're going to make some money. So 35 up to, 36, 6, 7. Do you know what? Better than nothing. Better than nothing. Okay. Yeah, that's looking nice. That money is looking good. Hang on, what's all this? Oh, people are levelling up. Oh, well done, hard-working, lovely people. Right, you have a point of charisma. Yeah, I'm sure that'll all sort itself out. And that's all done. Right, back to Battenberg. Right, Battenberg, just go back and forth. Make lots of money until you cannot make good profits anymore. Oh, and the good news is that fruit has gone up to become the treasurer, which is lovely. So the market reeve job is empty. When does that open up? 1461. Okay, so 1461 seems like a key time. So, okay, that's fine. Yeah, when does that open up? That was 1461. Yeah, that's actually not that far away. It's not that far away. So we could get 2 people applying for these jobs as well. And yeah, it's looking very good. There is 1 person now who is not a piece of cake on the sort of the jobs board here. There is also this vacancy. So yeah, we'll shuffle sort of people around. Okay, right, Battenberg, back to making money. Okay, I think this is the last shopping trip that Battenberg is going to make because it's not profitable anymore. The day sort of ended and then it's rolled round to summer 1461 and the prices over at whatever it was, Hamburg or whatever, have switched around. So now it's relatively expensive to buy stuff again. But we did manage to grab these first. So we paid 35 grand, so we're getting 36, 6, whatever it was, 80. So that's quite good. Sell a bit of that stuff and sell a bit of that stuff. So yeah, 419 grand we have now. That's very good. 419,000 of your monies, which is wonderful. What we might do is, with Battenberg, we'll go out and just check the other markets as well. We'll go out and just see if there's anything worth grabbing, because we could always have a nosy. And I think one of these jobs should now be available. Was that right? Was it that one? That's 57. Oh, crikey. Yeah, hang on. And ta-da, it's available. Right. Who should go for the market reeve job? I feel like we should get somebody here. What about cheese? Cheese is on our sort of main line. So, okay, so cheese, where are you? There you are. Right, you apply for the thing. Yeah, whatever. Influence, that's fine. So cheese will move up to there. And when does that open? 3:13. Oh, right, let's move time on until it gets to 3:13. That will not take too long at all. So yeah, we'll go and check, see if Battenberg can make any more money. But yeah, in terms of the cash coming in, it's looking great. It won't be too long, I don't think, until... Oh, there's stuff happening. Too long until we can actually get up to the next tier. What's that? Family members leveled up. Oh, they've come back. They've come back. Okay, right. This is very good. Yeah, points of strength for you. And head home, please. And, there should be several of them. And then Pan. I think Pan should be around. So, yep, have you got a level up as well? Point of strength, please. And then head home. Was there not a 3rd child that we sent away? I thought we sent a 3rd child off to the thing. Oh, and who's idle? Oh, no, Battenberg is idle. Didn't we send a 3rd kid off to the court of the monarch? I thought we sent another one. Where are they? Oh, Angel. Oh, she's not quite finished yet. She's on her way back. Okay, that's fine. And these 3 can almost, when they get to 5, they can go and play. And that's good. Yeah, why are you not back yet, Angel? That makes me worried. Because we sent you all at utterly exactly the same time. So I don't know why you're taking longer to get back. Okay, right, clear that down. And then I think we can now get somebody into this job. So, yeah, who's where? I'm very confused as to who is in which job now. So, Cheese is going to go up to here, which means Eric might go up into that, or Petra, or whatever. So, who hasn't got a job? Hang on. Who do we need to actually give a job to now? It's going to be no one down this end. So, who is up here? Yeah, so Jaffa or upside down? Do you know what? Jaffa. Why not? Jaffa, let's get you a job as a town clerk. It sounds wildly exciting. Right, Jaffa. There you go. Right, that's nothing at all. Yep, absolutely. Okay, that looks good. So we'll take that. And, yeah, let's run you over to, I don't know, over there. How about a trip to Braunschweig? You've not been over to that trade route for a long while, so have a little trip. Do you know what? It's worth it. The purple is good over here, so we'll grab the purple. Thank you very much. Silk, not so good. Brocade, no. Wine, definitely not. Salt, tiny profit. Pepper, no. Tobacco, minimal profit. Yeah, okay, well, I suppose we could take some salt with us. It'll make us a profit, not a good profit, but it's better than nothing. Got the amber, no. So yeah, all that other stuff, not really worth doing. Never mind. I mean, it was worth a look. We'll get something from the purple there. Right, okay, so that's it. Yep, run along and sell that somewhere, probably over here. There we go. Get rid of the purple, get rid of the salt, and 451 grand. Very, very nice indeed. 3 idle characters. Madeira and Pan. Oh, of course, yes. They're sitting about now not doing anything. Yeah, Madeira and Pan, you can go out to play. Lovely. So that sets you to go and do some stuff. And Battenberg, I mean, is it worth having a look over here? Is it worth having a nosy at this over here just to see if it's going to be profitable? The purple will make us another easy bit of money again. And the pepper. Oh, the pepper looks very profitable. Battenberg, go and buy some purple and some peppers. Oh no, Carl, employed in the inn, has unfortunately died. Hang on, let's go and sort that out. We don't want any of our businesses to be, less than optimal. So, okay, Carl, where were you? You are a worker. So, yep, let's hire you. And we will put you onto... Hang on, nobody's doing AI... Oh no, it went a bit funny in here, didn't it? It went a bit weird in here when we tried to do the AI controls. It did not like it. So, also I noticed this place is out of barrels. Oh no, there's barrels there. No, I thought we were out of barrels. Why are you not able to make alcohol then? Because you need barley. Oh, we've only got wheat. Can we make barley an important thing, please? We need it to make the alcohol. Okay, right. So she can make mead. That'll do. I don't know if that's the good thing or the bad thing to make, but whatever. You can make some mead. Please make mead and sell it, and it'll be lovely. Okay, clear those things down. Right, Sovereign was just about to arrive over here to get us another little bit of quick money. So we'll pick up some purple. That's fine. And yeah, the pepper, buy it for 699, sell it for 851. That's a beautiful profit. Okay, there we go. So come back here and where is it? Where's the market? Oh, there. It looks terrible over here. This part of the world just looks awful. There's so many collapsed buildings. Ours is one of them. Ours is that one. That was our herb hut, but yeah, alas, it is no more. But there we go. Yeah, it doesn't look good around here, does it? This is the sort of the economically deprived area of Magdeburg. Okay, and sell this stuff. So yep, 36, and that should make us quite a nice profit. 24 grand for that. 470 grand in total now. That's wonderful. That's a wonderful thing to see. What are you? You're a craftsman. You can have point of dexterity. Lovely, lovely. Okay, so what we'll do is we'll send Battenberg home now. Go home, Battenberg. Oh, hang on. No, actually, hang on. Is there any more pepper left over in Thingy? Is there any more pepper up here? Because that was very profitable. No, it's gone back to normal prices now. We've just over sort of done the market there. So yeah, it's back at normal prices. So yeah, we'll send Battenberg home. It's not really worth trading anything up there. So that's fine, Battenberg. You trot on home. We'll get you home. We'll change your clothes. You can go back into your other outfit. And then you can go and gather some influence like everyone else is doing. And then I think we'll finish up for now. So money's looking pretty good. Influence is looking very good indeed. I think we have more than enough influence to cover the cost of a duke. That is very, very good indeed. So yeah, 120,000 required. We've got 161,000. The money is not quite there. I mean, it is going up. We've just made quite a bit from doing those trades. But yeah, it's taking a long time for us to get that money in. It's taking a long time for it to come in. It's not going up from our businesses quite as quickly as I would like. But yeah, we'll get there eventually. We'll get to the 640 grand and we will become dukes. I imagine we'll see that next time out, which will be very, very good indeed. So yeah, we can all become dukes. It will be lovely. And then I'm going to put a question out to you lovely people out there about what do we do with archdukes? Because this is an interesting thing. It requires a heck of a lot of money. It requires 1.28 million of the monies and 240,000 influence. That's a heck of a lot of both of those resources up there. And I kind of think now, as we mentioned earlier, the point we're at with the guild at the moment, everything is very comfortable. It's very comfortable. It's very, very safe. Yeah, there's only one other dynasty in it and we're allied with them, so they're not causing us any problems. We've got pretty much all the jobs. We're the sovereign. We've got everything. We've got everything in our pocket and under our control. So there's not really that much going on. All we're doing is going through the motions of, getting the council jobs. We go and do some trading at the sort of port or whatever. We occasionally do some other, little bits and bobs with the businesses. We might go and tweak with the storage rules, whatever. But mostly we're just sort of going through the motions of just earning the money and the influence. And I'm a little bit concerned that maybe if we were to go for Archduke, which is a lot of money and a lot of influence, that the videos that we would make, maybe, 4, 5, 6 of them, I don't know. I'd have to do some sort of number crunching to work out exactly how long it would take us to become archdukes with the money that we've got coming in with our sort of current earnings. But I fear that those videos would be very, very samey. And I would rather go out on the high of going, right, we're dukes, hooray, we've earned that status, that's lovely. We would become archdukes eventually. Yeah, we know that it would happen. We absolutely know it would happen. We just go through the motions of doing all the stuff we've already done. Or should we actually do that? Should we go for archdukes, but hurry it up somehow? I don't know. So, don't show every single thing going on. We'll just speed time on a heck of a lot. Maybe just deal with what's going on with the major characters and then just sort of go for there and just sort of have a rush to Archduke status. I don't know. Let me know what you think, because I don't really want to have sort of, the end of this series of, I don't know, who knows how many videos it'll be, 4, 5, 6, just going through the motions of just, sitting back, watching time go by, watching money come in, nothing much happening. I would rather finish it on a sort of a decent point rather than just having it petering out into sort of, repetitive, boring stuff. So, yes, let me know what you think, please, in the comments. That would be very, very welcome indeed. But, we'll finish up for now because, we're not too far off getting to that Duke status, which would be very, very good. Hopefully you are still enjoying this. If you are, then please do leave a like. That would be very, very lovely indeed. And also, if you're not already, then please do subscribe to keep up to date with how we get on next time out in the Guild 3. But for now, thank you very much for joining me in the Geek Cupboard, and I will see you next time. Charlotte was murdered by Martin. Do we need to arrest Martin? Aaron was murdered by Martin. The mighty defense rectangle has been completed. We've crashed into a ship over there. Hello, pirates. They're just firing bits of explosive junk. It's killing quite a lot of pirates. Connor was strangled by Martin. Somebody stop him. I'd love to stop him.